For the first time since she was put in charge of the White House's southern border response, Vice President Kamala Harris visited the U.S. Mexico border. She stopped in El Paso as Texas Governor Greg Abbott announced new plans to help secure the border. Here's our J.D. Miles.
Vice President Kamala Harris visited with border officials Friday after Air Force Two landed at Fort Bliss in El Paso.
Well, it's not my first trip. I've been to the border many times.
But it's the vice president's first since taking office, and 800 miles from where the surge of Central American immigrants has led to calls for action by state Republican leaders.
My trip to Guatemala and Mexico was about addressing the root causes.
Harris, along with the Secretary of Homeland Security, also met with a handful of the 15,000 migrant children currently held in El Paso.
This issue cannot be reduced to a political issue. We're talking about children, we're talking about families, we're talking about suffering, and our approach has to be thoughtful and effective.
But Texas Republicans like Governor Abbott have started taking immigration matters into their own hands. Today, he announced he will look for additional border funding in an upcoming special session of the state legislature. He is also encouraging the hiring of more jailers to handle increased immigration arrests. And he's accepting an offer from Florida's governor to send 50 law enforcement officers to temporarily work the border. The governor is also planning his own border trip next week with former President Trump, who released a statement today accusing the vice president of only scheduling her trip because of their upcoming one. J.D. Miles, CBS 11 News.
J.D., thank you very much. We should tell you folks, I am heading to the Texas border myself. It's going to be next week, and I'm going to be down there bringing you stories and reporting on what is impacting people's lives every single day out there. I invite you to tune in for those stories. They begin Tuesday right here on CBS 11 with coverage on CBSN DFW and CBSDFW.com as well.